Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today I'm going to show you a really cool Triquetra Celtic knot. I'm actually using tiger tail to form the knot because it's much more flexible. I have a 20 gauge wire to make the little ring base. You'll have to put a little dab of clear glue, or I'm going to use Sculpey glaze just to close the ring so the tiger tail doesn't slip out. We need a couple of crimps, a little 4mm miracle bead, it's nice and lightweight for the top, our tools, a ruler, and a Sharpie for the round form. So to form the ring, we're just going to take our round form and make a little ring around like this. Now, if you have a saw, that would be ideal to saw it nice and straight. If you don't have a jeweler's saw, just take your cutters and cut it straight across, and then the same thing over here, cut it straight across so it's even. But you're going to have a little bit of a funny edge, so you'll definitely want to file it because you want it to be really flat. You want it to be able to be like the two ends flat together. And if you solder, great, you can solder the ring closed. But if you don't solder and you want just a little hack, there actually is a watchmaker's glue that apparently dries clear that you can use. I haven't used it, I don't have any. So what I'm going to do is just first make sure that it's really, like, push it in if you have to, because you really want it to sit like really perfectly closed. And then I would have used crazy glue, but unfortunately crazy glue can dry a little bit white, and so we're just going to put a dab of this clear Sculpey stuff. Maybe nail polish would work too. If you have too much, just take a little bit off, and then we're going to just let that dry. Make sure it's even, and then we'll let that dry and form the rest. So we don't need a big piece of the tiger tail. I have about 6 inches. But what you want to do to get your design started is actually get your flat pliers, and around the middle, or maybe a little off to the side, we want to make a nice sharp right angle bend with our flat pliers. So there's one bend, and then I'm going to measure it. This will depend on the size of your ring. I'm going to measure it to about 1 1/4 inches. It's just a size that I've already established. And then we're going to take this and we want to bend it so it's up like that the other way. So this, you really want to give it a good strong bend so it looks like that. And then what we want to do, this is the tricky part, you're going to want to print out a design that shows you the direction of the wires. I could maybe link that up below, or I'll put a copy in the Facebook group. And so here's one that I already did, and what you'll want to do is take your ring, okay, and we have to figure out how we're going to do this. So this is going to go upside down here, and we want to start by just seeing how it goes on the rings. So one end goes under, okay, one end goes under, and one end goes over. So that's what you always have to keep in mind, is the direction. So that one is under the ring, this one is over, and then this one goes under, okay, under and then over. Okay, it goes under and then over the ring. Okay, so that's the first one, and we're going to want to hold it in place. Okay, and then this one, it's going to go over the ring. Okay, we'll do it one stage at a time. Over the ring, and then under that one and over that one. So we're weaving it, right? So it goes under that one, under this of the tiger tail, over the tiger tail, and then under the ring. Okay, so we're going to go there and under the ring. So already we have the basic shape. Okay, you're going to have to wiggle it so it's going to be more or less centered there. So that's good. So we have it in the right position now. Okay, and then you can just double check that it goes under the ring, over the tiger tail, under the tiger tail, over the ring. Perfect. And this one's over the ring, under the tiger tail, over the tiger tail, under the ring. Perfect. And so now what we can do is we want to do the same thing where we could measure on the ruler the length of each side. So we want this one also to be 1 1/4 like we did before. It's going to be a little tricky because it's kind of pushed over a bit. So if we do that, measure it to 1 1/4, and then what you want to do is bend it sort of out. You're going to see why. So we're going to hold this and bend it out, okay? And then the same thing here. We want to measure it. A little tricky, so hold it to 1 1/4 inch there. Bend it here to the 1 inch, and same thing. We're going to bend it outwards. Okay, so there we go. We've got them like that, so they're bent outwards. And then we're going to bring them together and take one of our little crimps and put the little crimp on here. And then we're going to take the other end, stick it through the crimp. Okay, so you'll see, looks pretty good so far. We have those in. It's a very delicate design, but it was really fun to figure it out because it was definitely a challenge. So we're going to just hold these so they stay parallel and take our flat pliers and give it a little pinch. And then what we're going to do is take the cutters, cut the shorter end. So then we're going to take our 4mm bead, stick it on, stick our crimp on. These are 2mm crimps. There we go. And then we want to form a loop at the top. So we're going to put the tiger tail back through the crimp. You can stick it back through the bead as well, because we're going to trim it after. And then just get it so it's more or less the same size loop as we did on the first one. Doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but just do your best to get it the same size. And then we want to hold that and give it a good pinch. Okay, and then we can cut this end. So you can just add the little earring hook on there, stick it on and close it up. Make sure it's nice and closed because the tiger tail is quite thin. And there you have your beautiful Triquetra earrings. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more DIY wire art and jewelry making videos. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live and when I post new videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your work, be sure to join the Facebook group, the Wire Art and Jewelry Makers Club, where we share photos of our work and lots of inspiration. And if you'd like to check out our wire work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and custom jewelry, all out of wire, so you can check out the shop. I'll link it up below. If you'd like to join my mailing list, you can sign up below, and I have a little free ebook that also shares all my favorite tools and my materials, wires and beads, etc. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time.